Today News New York. My name is Krista Chris and you're welcome. Below are the top stories that made talking points in the just concluded week. On Monday, we began the week by bringing you the report that the federal government of Nigeria won the legal case against Process and Industrial Development (PNID) Limited in a London court. The judgment was delivered after 5 years of legal fireworks, which have finally been to the advantage of Nigeria, as the court squashed the 11 billion arbitration award in favor of PNID. On the same day, we reported that John Cardinal Onaiyekan, who is the Bishop Emeritus of Abuja, came out to lambast the chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, INEC, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, for misleading Nigerians and not being honest in the conduct of the 2023 general elections. Still on Monday, we informed you that the assertion by the President of the United States that Washington must be the driving force in the New World Order was viciously criticized by Russia, who insisted that such an American-centric vision was outdated. President Putin insisted that any new system that will be built should be free from the concentration of all mechanism of world governance in the hands of one state. On Tuesday, we brought you the report that the government of North Korea decided to shut down its embassy in Uganda, a move which will see it end to half of a century of diplomatic presence in one of the longest-standing African allies. We also reported on the same day that Mr. Abdulrasheed Bawa, who is the immediate past chairman of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC), was finally released from the detention of the DSS after nearly 3 months. Still on Tuesday, we reported that recently released Yoruba Nation agitator Chief Sunday Adeyemo, fondly called Sunday Igboho, came out to give suspended herders killing farmers in the southwest a 7-day ultimatum to vacate the region. On Wednesday, we reported that the supreme leader of Iran, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, lashed out at the United States, accusing them of directing the strikes that Israel has been carrying out on Hamas in Gaza in response to the October 7 attacks. We also reported on the same day that the parents of the late singer Ireoluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, took turns to narrate to the coroner's inquest that is looking into the cause of the death of their son, of how he stopped going to shows for 6 months because of the fear of constant beating, harassment, and bullying which he got from his former label owner, Aziz Fashola, also better known as Naira Marley, with his ally, Sammy Larry. Still on Wednesday, we reported that the controversial AS Roma manager, Jose Mourinho, was suspended for one Serie A game after he was captured on camera making what has been described as a provocative gesture towards the Monza bench. It will be recalled that the former Inter Milan coach made a crybaby gesture towards the opponent's bench after Steven El Shaarawy scored a late winner. On Thursday, we reported that the Supreme Court of Nigeria upheld the victory of President Bola Tinubu in the 25th of February presidential election, which has generated several reactions among Nigerians. In its ruling, the Apex Court dismissed the appeals by the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, and his Labour LP counterpart, Peter Obi. same day we reported that the government of Ghana came out to confirm the deposit of seeds in the Arctic Cycle's Doomsday Vault in a bold attempt to ensure the long-term protection of the country's major crops. Discovered Global Seed Vault, which is a facility nestled in the Arctic mountains on the remote Norwegian island of Spitsbergen, currently safeguards no fewer than 1.2 million seed samples, the world's largest collection of crop diversity in any single location. Still on Thursday, we brought you the report that no fewer than 16 people were confirmed dead, while dozens wounded after a gunman went on a shooting spree in the northeastern state of Maine in the United States. And on Friday, we reported that Justice Musa Matijo Muhammad, who is a retiring justice of the Supreme Court of Nigeria, who reportedly pulled out from the 7-man panel that dismissed all the appeals that sought to remove President Tinubu from office, shocked everyone when he accused the Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN, Justice Olukayode Ariwola, of abusing the powers of his office. Taking advantage of the valedictory event held in his honor by the Supreme Court, he addressed what he saw as judicial rot that has persisted in impacting the nation's justice delivery system. Also reported on the same day that the Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Abiy Ahmed, came out to declare that they would not invade any neighboring nation after his recent comment on the need for his country to own a sea outlet created disquiet in the region. And finally, on Saturday, we brought you the report that the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, MAN, lashed out at the decision of the Central Bank of Nigeria to lift restriction on the 43 items for assessing forex through the official trade window, insisting that it has the potential to hurt Nigerians' economy. MAN explained that the new move would result in a serious setback on the productive sector. And lastly, we reported that Nigerian's Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Agbetokun, ordered the compulsory treatment of gunshot victims without police report nationwide. With this, we come to the end of our weekly news roundup. Thank you for watching.